We will send a light through a message that will illuminate everyone that we come into contact with. We will be deliberate in planting seeds for growth in our generations and for those to come. Our deepest fear is not that we're inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us.
Welcome back to the Be Light Podcast. It's your boy K.Sloan. Here with my dog.
J.Jones. Light, come on. Yeah, that light, like the light here.
Mentally, you gotta be able to say, I can get myself out of any hole.
So welcome back to the podcast. It's your boy K.Sloan here with my dog
J.Jones.
Jay,
We here.
Jay, we here, and we got a special guest today, man. The OG, one of the OGs, man. Back in episode what? When did Paul hear? He was like episode 10, 12, and 20.
Yeah, something like that.
Man, reintroduce yourself to the people, bro.
Yeah, hey everybody, I'm Paul. Here to spread a little bit of a light to you guys, maybe a little knowledge. Hopefully answer some questions that you guys got as well, maybe for yourself or your family. We'll see.
Absolutely, bro.
Yes, sir.
And you know what I'm saying? We got the Be a Light gear on, you know.
Slight work.
Slight work. Got the gray here on the model we have here on the screen, and I got the white on myself.
On the model.
We'll get Paul in his Be a Light gear very shortly. You know, that's coming soon, Paul. We just dropped. But man, you know what I'm saying? Just give a little context on how life's going. I mean, you know, right now I'm in Killeen, Texas. It's hot. You know what I'm saying? I was surprised. Very humid. You know, I'm still out here trying to figure it out in life. I'm trying to get my pockets figured out because them stimmies finna drop. And that's something I want them stimmies. So we trying to get correct. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get a plan in place. And you know, I know y'all a little more well versed in the business side of things. So I'm thankful to have good people in my network that could give you boys some info. So that's what I kind of want to talk about today a little bit, man. Just a little bit of you know, over basic understanding stuff. Because let me start out with J.Jones here. J.Jones, yes, he's the man that got me to download Robinhood. So I'm in the game, Paul. I'm in the game.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Fidelity's next. I'm gonna get him on Fidelity next.
You know? There you go.
Yeah, he gonna
get the big boy broker.
He gonna give me the big boys. So give me the big boys next. But the main thing for me was, you know, I keep hearing about everybody saying, you know, create a bank somewhere else. You know, put your money in something else. And I'm trying to find some different ways to kind of get my money moving around and store my money. And I think, you know, stocks are something I'm trying to get into and learn a little more about. And with us getting us extra money, we gotta have a plan, right? Gotta have a plan. So J.Jones, talk a little bit about what you got going on though with that.
Well, I haven't received my money yet, but you know me, I'm a splurge a little bit and save a lot. So that's that's my plan. So I plan on basically probably putting 1,000 into something and probably using 400 to myself. You know, something slight, might get some shoes or something. I don't know.
There you go.
Put 1,000 into stocks actually, because last time the stimmies hit, you know, stocks kind of jumped. So I think this time with, you know, double the money, well, more than double this money, because last time we only got 600, and now we do 14. So maybe people will get on these Robinhood apps or something else and buy some stocks, and I want to be a part of that. So
yeah, there you go. Yeah. And then me, myself, nothing fancy with my money. All my money's going to student loans. So getting out of that debt is key for me right now. Once I get out of debt, then I'll be able to go buy student shoes with TJJ. That's for sure.
Facts. My mama right now is like pointing at the screen because she knows I got student loan as well, bro. I got the student loans going as well. And it's like, that's just the one thing, I guess, just not to get too much on that, bro. Like, I had no understanding of how much how much debt I was getting myself into when I took them loans out at that age. And I got an undisclosed amount I'm trying to eat up, but I know the snowball method, right? You know, do y'all know the actual snowball method? Y'all know that, like, how that works out? How's that work out? Somebody explain that, because I know it, but I can't really explain it.
Yeah, I can do that. It's you look at all your debt, you pick the smallest amount that you have, you pay it off first. So if you've got student loans, you've got, of course, people with student loans don't just have one single loan. You've got a bunch of small ones. So you start off, you pay off the smallest one, whether it be $500, and then now that you've cleared that $500, you got a little bit more money each month to put. So you might put another $15 into your next your loan. You pay off that one that's $1,000, and then you go from there. You just kind of build up until you pay everything off.
Yeah.
Credit cards are the exception there. If you've got credit cards, you want to pay off those quickly because they're high interest rates.
Yeah. See, that I got that from your boy J.Jones. That's your dog. Cause all right, Paul. When I was broke, like, you know what I'm saying, in half, J.Jones put me on Dave Ramsey.
Yeah.
Who got me on the whole snowball method, and then talked about that credit card, you know, debt that you had to pay off depending on the interest rates, one being too high and doing that. And that's kind of helped me out a lot, man. Like, I didn't know the more, I guess I never thought about this in my family. I don't know. I never heard it. Like, the more you keep in your pocket, the more you got.
Yeah, absolutely.
Period. Like, you ain't even got to be out here just making a whole lot of money. Like, you got to keep it. Like, you never
100%.
know. You never know how much
100%.
money you making if you always losing it. So I was trying to, you know, yeah, I appreciate all the information this guy's giving me. And then with the stock market and stuff like that, man, I kind of want to get a basic level understanding, right, of like the NASDAQ. Let's start there. What is that, and how is that going to benefit me? You know what I mean? Like, or not how it's going to benefit me, but how is that play a role in this whole stock market thing?
Yeah, so like the three of the main indexes, the NASDAQ is an index. So is the S&P, so is the Dow Jones. The NASDAQ, it's essentially a list and a moving number of 3,000 of the top companies, right? So are these 3,000 companies doing well? Then the NASDAQ's going to rise. Are these 3,000 companies doing poorly? Then it's going to fall. And at the same token, the S&P 500 is just a more refined number. It's 500 of the best companies. I wish they were all had a number at the end to kind of specify what they are. Yeah. But so the S&P 500 is the top 500 companies. And then the cream of the crop, the blue chip stock, blue chip stocks is the Dow Jones. That's the top 30 companies publicly traded as far as like value goes. So that's where you're going to find your Apple, your Google, your Facebook, etc. Amazon's on there, you know.
Amazon. Is Tesla falling in there right now? Is Tesla up there? Top 30?
They are. They're definitely top 30. Not sure what number exactly, but they're up there right now.
Yeah, I know Elon Musk, like the number one dude to even hear from. Everybody want to know what he's about to say.
Yeah.
Every tweet that dude put out right now. So I know that's big.
He can move markets by himself. Yeah, you're right.
Real talk. You know, and then going into, I guess we could kind of pivot and talk about a little bit about crypto, right? So with crypto, J.Jones, why you make that face for?
Cause man, crypto is new to me. I'm learning.
Right.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah, bro. Like, I know all of my family members, man, at some point or another have told me, you know what I'm saying, hey, get into crypto. I'm already getting in, this and that. And then from my understanding is, you know what I'm saying, it's not backed by much. Now I know it's at like 52,000 something right now, which if you would have got in early enough.
Bitcoin then jumped over 60. Now it dropped back down to 55, but it was over 60 over the weekend. 60,000.
Is that 60,000?
Over the weekend, it was over 60,000.
Man.
The only reason I know this is because I have a stock that kind of they basically mine for Bitcoin. It's a MARA. I don't know, you know. It's called Marathon.
Mara.
But,
yeah.
So it goes up when Bitcoin. Okay. So it goes up when Bitcoin goes up. So I kind of have Bitcoin on one of my watch lists So I know when to sell that stock. So when it plummets, when Bitcoin plummets,
you getting out on that one.
So does mine.
Yeah.
Up.
Dang.
Yeah.
Paul. So what you know about it?
Yeah, it's a blockchain. Don't know a whole bunch about it because it's not a security back like through FINRA yet, so I haven't got too much training there. But I mean, there's limited quantity of Bitcoin. There's forever going to be. Don't quote me. We all got Google. I probably looked this up, but I believe it's 21 million Bitcoins. So there's not going to ever be any more Bitcoin. So theoretically, that would just make it super rare, just like gold and diamonds and everything like that. So increasing its value. But could be something that we end up using instead of cash regularly. You don't have a debit card, you'll just probably tap your phone and then it'll take out 0.00001 Bitcoin for your hamburger or whatever,
Right. And I know that like where I'm at in El Paso, they actually have the ATM machine, the Bitcoin machine, man. They got them in the gas stations and stuff like that. So you go ahead and I think you can buy Bitcoin or you could buy what is it? What am I trying to say? Not Bitcoin. You could buy coins, I guess, at the machine, and then you can also, get money and do things like that. So I know that's a big wave as far as like, everybody's kind of jumping into that. That's a big thing. Everybody's, that and Forex and all kind of false smiles. But I know there's a lot of different things that we could be doing. But I know at the end of the day, everybody's trying to be able to kind of create some wealth for themselves, man. And I know that's something I wanted to kind of touch on a little bit. Just like, man, like what are we doing right now? At this day, this real time we got right now. What's our plans, man? Personally, y'all, what y'all got going on? What are we doing to make sure we keep some money in our pocket after these stimmies hit? You know what I'm saying? How are we gonna move through the rest of this year? What's y'all's mindsets on everything? What y'all thinking? You're my financial guys, so you know what I'm saying. This is my counseling session.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
Paul.
I'll go ahead and start. Yeah. So where I am is in the saving money and paying off debt avenue. Getting out of debt. Me and my fiance were tackling her student loans right now. We've got a long way to go for her, but we're hoping to finish that by the end of the year and then start on mine. And then once we're debt free, we're working for ourselves at that point. We're not working for Visa. We're not working for Sallie Mae. We're not working for Best Buy. We're working for ourselves. And so that's one thing that we're looking forward to. What kind of got me here, up until I was probably like 26, 27, we were just living well, like we weren't paycheck to paycheck, but we would never have more than a couple thousand in our checking account at any time. Honestly, beyond 2000 was rare because we would just, hey, we got money, let's go buy something. Let's go out to eat every night, But when we got married or when we got engaged, it kind of hit me like this wedding is going to be $30,000 or however much. And I was just thinking, there's no way we can do this in 1 year. That's we set it up for about a year. And I was just thinking, we can't save up 30,000 in a year. Boy, was I wrong. Because that's it. You just save. And we cut out so many different expenses. We cut out as many of the subscription expenses as we could.
Man,
I kicked my Chipotle and Smoothie King habits.
Bro, you know what? Real quick, bro, I want to stop you right there because the subscriptions was big for me, bro. I had no idea how many subscriptions I had. Like, I had subscriptions to stuff I hadn't used in years, dog. Like, I was like, bro, I never used this stuff. It's just running out my account every single month. So that was big for me. I love that part. That was a gym, major gym. But go ahead, Paul.
Yeah. But we got the wedding saved up. And far less time than what I imagined. However, I'd already pushed back the wedding a year, which could have been done. We could have been married, about 5 months ago by now. But hey, it wasn't meant to be, I guess, at that point. But so that's what really got me thinking, like, wow, we do make enough money that we can save it pretty quickly. Not that we're like balling by any means, right? So that's just it. We just cut our expenses. We lived below our means. We lived in a really bummy apartment for 2 years. that I didn't have a single family member come over. No friends came over because I wasn't, I didn't want to see, people I didn't want to have people seeing me living like that.
Yeah.
But, the rent was like $900 a month. So that, where I'm living now, it's like 13. So $400 a month, that was huge, right? To help us get to where we wanted to be. And now I see, the value of saving money. So we continue and we're just pushing on to our student loans. And beyond that, we're going to pay off those loans and continue saving, building our net worth, right? I don't want to have a whole bunch of things. I want to have a whole bunch of net worth one day.
It's a lot, and go ahead, J. Jones. Go ahead.
No, I was saying exactly, man. Things. I mean, we were talking about this on another podcast, but if you're gonna buy things, make sure those things build value, like a house. Don't go out there and buy 25 cars or something.
Yeah. You ain't supposed to ball out.
Cars right when you drive the lot.
Yeah.
No. Oh no.
No.
Oh no. You know me. So I'm kind of like Paul said. I'm the type of person that saves me. So when I get paid, I usually put a bulk of my paycheck in my savings account. Then my checking account. If you looked at my checking account, you think I was broke because I don't touch my savings account because it's just that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm saving. So if I get paid, let's just throw a number out there, $1,200 a week. I'll probably put $800 in the savings, and I can live off for a week. Like I said, not for a month, but like for a week. So but yeah, and I just pay the things I have to pay. I pay the rent, I pay the insurance, the phone, and after that,
eat a little bit.
Eat a little bit.
I get food, but I might do 1-2 fun things a month, maybe.
Yeah.
Little things, and then I try to do something cool twice, 3 times a year, like take a vacation. I know right now everybody's not really it's kind of opening back up, but it's not the perfect time to take a vacation unless you want a cheap one. But
you know what's crazy? But you know what's crazy though, bro? You know what's crazy? A lot of people taking vacations at this moment though, as of today. I saw that because it's like everybody I know, like for spring break, they leaving. And it's like United was it United Airlines?
Mm-hmm. Or
American Airlines. You know what I mean? Like I'm thinking about it. But
that stock. You talking about the stock?
That stock play. I'm thinking about it. I'm like,
airline, right?
it's all right. It's all right. But nah, man. I'm with you though. And I know, like for me, right now, the big thing I'm trying to do is just stop digging that hole, man. Like I'm trying to stay out of the holes that I'm in. Like I got a couple of them sitting around, like Paul said, and just attacking those holes is important for me because if I'm not noticing it, if I don't notice I'm in the hole, then I'm gonna keep digging it deeper and deeper. And I know a lot of people that I care about, we've been in situations together where we didn't know we were in that hole. Like we didn't have an understanding of, this is not good debt. Like we do not have a good debt here because this debt is hurting us. Credit cards, I know people say that's good debt. You want to be able to hold a credit card to keep your credit, things like that. But I mean, your Netflix subscription, if you're not using Netflix, like cut it. You know what I mean? Like if you have some type of habit that's kind of eating your pockets alive, like, hey man, you know what I'm saying? You'll be all right for about 6 months. Really, the way I see it, I'm willing to live like a nomad for 5 years to get my money where I need. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking like living the rags, like no cut. Like I'm actually debating on just rice and beans, bro. Just grow the beard out, get the little fro going. Like I'm for real, bro. I mean, hey,
talking
whatever.
about me right. You talking about me right now?
He feels attacked. Nah, bro.
I take off this hat, my hair gonna fly off like kid play.
Hey man, you gotta do what you gotta do, bro. Like you gotta make sure you got everything correct. I actually got a student. I got a little small story time. I got a student who is 12 years old, right? His dad is a mechanic. And he came in my class the other day. He's always tired because he always works. And I guess his dad, allows him to make his own money with him, working with him and things like that. He was telling me like, yeah, mister, I got like $200, $300 saved up. I've been saving on my money. Every time I, get paid from my dad, I put a little bit of money away and I spend my money on, my other money or whatever I need. And I'm like, man, like you 12 years old, you already doing this. And it's like, You know, Paul, I didn't do that when I was young, bro. Like if I got $1, like bro, that was getting spent on some candy, or it was like, you know what I mean, like it's just something randomly dumb. But I was like, man, that's good, and I see that a lot now in our youth. These kids are a little more versed, and I think it's coming from just being the information age.
Mm-hmm.
These kids get a lot of information from TikTok and things like that that are educating them at a higher clip. So that's good to know because that's the future. But I know with fractional shares, these kids can even get in the stock market at a young age. I've seen that when you download the app, it says 4+. I was like, what? Like 4 years old? The brush was bro, I swear. Like, have you not seen that? It says 4 years old. I swear. That's what it says.
You got to be 18 to like
bro,
legally.
It says 4+, bro. Look, don't make me look
funny.
it up. Bro.
No, I honestly, I believe it too. Bro. Robinhood, I'm not surprised. They bend rules all the time, bro.
Shade. Robinhood was in a little funk though. Like me and J.Jones talked about it. I wasn't trying to get into it for a minute because of the issues they had going, but we ain't on here to eat Robinhood alive.
No,
shout out to Robinhood, but yeah, man.
Another big thing Paul said that I agree with is living beneath your means, because a lot of people get, let's just say, stimulus checks. And they go crazy. It's like, I have to spend $1,400 in 2 days. It's like, no, you can save most of that. You never know when a rainy day comes up. You never know when you're gonna need it. You never know. You can pop 4 tires in 2 months. Bro. I ain't attacking nobody, but you can lose tires.
I feel attacked. Now I feel attacked, Paul. Now I feel attacked. But he's right though. He's right. No. He's right. You're right.
Yeah. So you never, I understand we're trying to stimulate the economy, but that doesn't mean you gotta go out there and spend it all in a week. Right. Man. Save some of that. Put some back. And if you do know anything about stocks, like we said, make your money work. Bring in 2 incomes. If you put in $30 and you get 40, you gained, that's $10, man. So just make that money work, man. Don't lose it all. Don't use it all and then you blinking like, man. Why my bank account has $3 in it right now? It sucks, but it happens. So
absolutely, and really glad you said that, because that reminded me of the stat that our guy Dave Ramsey's always talks about. But I'm almost positive the number is 40% of Americans, if they were to have a $400 unexpected expense, they wouldn't be able to cover it. That's a lot of people that can't afford a $400 expense. So, if that's one of the listeners out here, consider, not telling you what to do, but consider, putting some aside. Again, you can buy things or you could have some net worth. And personal experience, I'd rather, it's a whole lot more satisfying to have, money in different places than it is to have a new gadget or toy or piece of clothing or whatever.
iPhone 12 with 3 cameras.
Well,
iPhone 12 not gonna give me that peace of mind, bro.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like with Dave Ramsey, when he talked about that, when I read that part, because I got the book, man. Like when I was reading the book, you know what I'm saying, you get to like chapter like 3 or something like that. And he says in the book, stop here. I know he gets a lot of heat. Like Dave Ramsey catches a lot of heat, but I think he's practical. Out of the money guys I kind of listened to, he's very practical. So when I read his book, I actually tried out the strategies, and he said, stop here and go get $1,000 and put it away. Don't touch it. That's what he says, right? So I did that. And then when I did that, I remember I was like, man, this is actually the first time I actually took cash out. And I took the cash out and put it in an envelope. And I was like, put it off. I'm not touching it. And then I started making a habit after that. So I finished the book after I did that. And then I remember, like J.Jones said, I had an emergency that popped up. And, just having that money just sitting there when that emergency popped up, my tires popped and everything like that. Usually I'd be like, man, dog, my tires really had to pop right now. I ain't get paid but 2 weeks ago. But it was just all right, cool. Let me go ahead and drop it. Let me do what I got to do. And then once you still know you got money left, and then you're like, okay, I just replenish that, and then I'll be able to kind of go back to work. It's so much of a clearer mind you have. It's like
good.
it releases that anxiety, bro. Like that, it keeps you from being all worked up and frustrated. Because at that point, then now you know good for your family, you know good for your job. Everybody can tell you stressed out. It's like you feel pressured, you feel that lack. Like you can't work out of lack. So it's like when you got something on you, it's a lot easier to breathe, a lot easier to sleep at night. So that's man, I'm save you some money, like put some money away, y'all. We trying to be a light here. I know somebody probably thinking like, why are you talking to us about money? Because if you got a little bit of money, you feel better. Like you feel better. You can manifest your dreams, bro. You gotta have something in there, just something. Something. Keep yourself out of that stressful place. Like you don't want to be.
It's so stressful. Just think of you have to ask 10 people for $50 to pay off something, and now you have to pay that back.
Now you owe all these people money. Now you're taking out hard money loans and all this.
Yeah, you pay for what you need. So, like you said, you pay for those 4 tires with that's $500 borrowed, and now you have to get that $500 back to pay that person. So that's stressful, man. So, like we said, if Joey B, if he gonna bless us.
Joey B. Sleepy Joe.
What's the other name people are calling him?
Sleepy Joe.
Moneybag Joe.
Moneybag. Moneybag Joe. Hey, he dropping them bands on us. He said he's trying to get it going. But you know, I know for sure though. I mean, I don't know. I got an opinion on that, but it's another day. Or maybe it's today. I just don't trust it. I don't trust all the money we get. And I don't feel like I don't feel that comfortable that it's just for stimulating the economy. In my personal opinion, I mean, I haven't done enough research to say why I don't trust it, but I just don't trust the extra money. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying. I'm trying to work to go get my own money, Paul. I'm trying to go get my own. You know that I can reproduce this. That's why I'm not waiting on the stimulus check. I haven't been waiting on it. It's like now that I'm hearing about it, it's like okay, it's definitely piqued my interest, but. Up until this point, bro, like it's like I'm grinding away the same way. Like, you know, the money I get is gonna be the money I know I'm making. You know, I know my income statement. I know what I'm, you know what I mean? Like I just can't trust money when people hand me something. It's just something about it. Something about it for me. But
fair. Yeah, don't count on it, that's for sure. I mean, if I didn't get it, I wouldn't be upset.
Yeah.
You know, I got it. And it's not all it's doing is getting me out of debt a little quicker. And I'll take that. I'm grateful for it.
Thankful.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's the thing. People with jobs is kind of like a bonus, you know. So I mean, but you know, there's so many people out there that lost their jobs. So I know they really appreciate it, and that's the thing, man. I'm happy that America, or you know, is trying to help those people out because there's a lot of people really struggling out there. So this pandemic really has hit hard, and then you know, down here in Texas, we just had that snowstorm too. So it's just a lot going on these days.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and we just gotta be leery though. I just know we gotta be leery of like the sales that are gonna come out. You know what I'm saying? Like here soon. Like, I mean, there's real time stuff going on in the midst of all of this. You know what I'm saying? Like everything's strategy is, you know, strategic. There's definitely a plan in place for other people. Other people have plans in place. You know what I'm saying? Like they know how much money you got. Like they know when you get it. Like this sales coming out on time, bro. On time.
They're gonna be TVs at Best Buy and Walmart, $1,400.
Yeah,
70-inch TV
on the dot.
They did it for 12. They did it for 12.
Wow. To trick you, they're gonna put it $13.99.
Nigga ain't gonna be all my money. And then the tax refund about to hit for some people too, so it's about to be double trouble around here, man.
Let's not talk about that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna disclose my information about my tax refund.
Man, just make sure you keep your pants on, everybody. Keep your pants on.
I got a whole whopping $7.
Hey, that's not bad though. That means that you're not paying the government more than you have to out of each check every month. So you got it's not as fun.
It's a give and take. It's a give and take. Everybody's celebrating right now, and I'm just like, I was actually in Vegas when I got my refund check and my income tax check, and it said bling, like it's like deposited, and I'm like, everybody like, oh, and I'm like, oh, watch this. So I showed my Wells Fargo account. It said add $7. I'm like.
So putting it all on black. About to walk 14. Take that, Vegas. Robbing you blind.
Man, I probably spent it on a Coca-Cola in the hot dog.
I got a question for the both of y'all though, man. Just kind of like, I mean, we talked a little bit about stocks, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, stimulus checks and taxes and things like that, but like, what do y'all think is one more way that y'all personally are trying to, just make sure you secure your family a little more, secure yourself a little more, financially? Like, what is one more, I guess I would say, avenue y'all trying to explore, or maybe you are, maybe you stepped in, dipped your toe in a little bit. What's that look like for you guys right now?
JJ, you first or me first?
I got it because they probably already know, but I'll say it again. I didn't toe dip. I'm all the way in on this business thing. My brother and I, we have the LLC, we have the paperwork and everything, but we're trying to get into this box truck delivery thing, and it's just like you said, it's to secure. I say generational wealth. We both talk about how we want to make money and also help other people. We have the nonprofit and stuff. I'm the vice president of Fearless Foundation, so I just kind of want to do more, and not just really for me, kind of for the world. I kind of want to see children, and maybe some grown-ups I know too, but I want to really help kids. I'm the type of person that want to see children get stuff that they didn't think they could get. I was one of the children. For Christmas, I got basically everything I wanted, and I didn't even know kids didn't get, like presents when I was a kid. So when I got older and I heard about kids getting one thing for Christmas, it kind of hurt my heart. And so I kind of want to I want to start a business, make millions, but I also want to give back. That's one of my big things. I love giving back. So.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And I had to check the calendar. I'm like, man, is it almost Christmas? Because I love the Fearless Foundation for that, man.
Yeah.
Giving out those toys every December. That's a highlight of my year for sure. For me, I think like a lot of people try to do the side hustle things, which is awesome. And it's a fantastic way to make money. But also at the same time, know your own value, right? If you're in a job that you need a side hustle, why don't you consider getting a better job? Knowing that instead of $12 an hour, you're worth 20, because we're all smart, we're all capable of learning, we're all capable of working hard. If that's an option for you, try to increase your income through that. If that's not an option for you, then absolutely pick a side hustle, create things, sell things, get a second job, drive, Uber, all that good stuff. For me, a little bit of investing, a little bit of overtime at my job, get me where I need to be. I feel comfortable with the position I'm in now and how much I make, but I'm currently applying for a better paying job within my firm. I love my job. Really, I make an impact in a lot of people's lives and careers, but at the same time, money talks. And if there's a better opportunity for me, I'm gonna might not get the job, and it's okay if I don't. But I'm gonna take a chance because I'm gonna bet on myself because I believe that I'm worth it, and I hope that everybody here listening believes in themselves and knows that they're worth a little bit better every day. You're worth more today than you were yesterday. So bank on yourself, man. Absolutely.
Paul, tell them how many promotions you already got. How many promotions?
I got I got like two in the past 5 months. So it's been going well. And really it was 2 in a 3 month span. Been in my current role for about 3 months. So it's been quick, and I'm super happy. I believe in myself. I didn't want to apply for the second promotion. I didn't think that I was ready. I didn't think that I was good enough. My boss told me otherwise, and luckily, I guess I didn't bomb the interview, and I got it. So even when you're doubtful, man, just have your friends, have your family pushing you. Yourself.
Step out on faith. Step out on faith sometimes. Sometimes faith gets you that promotion.
What's the worst that can happen? They're going to tell you no. And I'll take that before I'll take a punch to the face. So
Hey, straight up, man. Straight up, and congratulations on that, Paul. I know you talked about that a little bit before. Just kind of the different levels you've been growing through in that organization, and then I guess for myself, thinking about ways to kind of help, build for my family and for myself. I've been thinking about like real estate has definitely been something I've been wanting to get into. Because I was told, or I say I was told, once again, I'm promoting Clubhouse. I was listening, right? And they were saying like the way people get wealthy usually is like through the stock market, through real estate, and then through a LLC or a business or a corporation, something like that. They were saying those like the three major ways that happens. And I really have grown a liking to real estate. I'm interested. Like I'm not super deep. I don't got any money in the ground yet, so to speak. But I'm very interested. So that's something I'm looking into getting into. And then another thing too is just giving things away. And I know y'all talked about that a little bit. It's just like giving out anything I have a value. You know what I'm saying? Because Paul said, you got to know your value, you got to know your worth. And I believe that there's a lot of things that I'm able to do for people that I haven't given away as much. And I just want to give that stuff away. And I believe the more you give away, the more you receive, man. The more you give away, the more you receive. So we trying to do things like this podcast. I'm giving away, like I'm training kids right now, doing a personal training tip. Anything that's within me, I'm trying to just kind of just release myself of any talents I got to give to people, man. I just be able to see where that goes. And I think God advised that for anybody, man. If you got some type of skill, why not give that to people? Why not bless people with that? Because God blessed you. So why aren't you blessing other people with your gift? You holding back, you holding back. And you hurting your pockets too. So you might as well. But all right, so we got a little special edition. You know what I'm saying? Got a Paul edition, right? Got a Paul edition of Cap or No Cap.
Okay.
Cap or No Cap. So, Paul, you ready for this, bro?
Yeah, man. Let's see how this goes. I'm down.
All right, man. Ready for this? All right, we're gonna get this. We're gonna get this Cap or No Cap going. So, all right, Cap or No Cap. Right now. Now you know cap means you capping, you lying. Right?
Come on, man.
I ain't trying to play you, Paul. Look, man. Hey, man.
Paul,
I know you get down with the get down, Paul. I just had to make sure, Paul. I gotta make sure, Paul.
Oh man, I'm embarrassed.
He's so embarrassed. What,
man?
Paul
can come to the barbecue and he gonna bring his girl with him.
Paul gonna bring his girl with him. I gotta make sure. We didn't do this before, and people have been like, "What? The captain? Okay.
Oh man.
You know what I'm saying? So we gotta make sure.
All right.
But man, cap or no cap, you are doing everything you can to create financial freedom.
No cap.
No cap or cap?
No cap.
No cap. Explain that real quick. Yo, quick.
I'm stingy with the money when it comes to getting out of debt right now. We're cutting everything we can. We still do treat ourselves from time to time, but yeah, I mean, if it's within my power, I'm doing it. Now, my fiance, on the other hand, she might be a little more giving with the money on certain expenses, but for me, I'm going all out.
Okay, Paul said I'm in the game. I'm in the game like EA.
Cap for me.
Oh, you capping?
I can do more.
Okay.
I can do more. I'm not all the way in the game. Now when we get everything we need to do for this business, I think I'm doing everything I can, but I'm still procrastinating a little bit because I won't call it fear. I call it a little bit of fear. I want to make sure I get the right vehicle, the right truck, so I'm taking my time. But it's not really, it's kind of procrastination too, because sometimes I get home from work and I'm like, I can do that tomorrow, So I can do better.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go ahead and say I ain't on Paul's level yet. I'm capping. And it's just a thing of, man, I always feel like I could do more, man. I know that we've talked a little bit about things like LLC and more things getting going, and I got a lot of things I have in my head that need to come out here so that I can be able to say like I'm doing what I gotta do. I'm not stingy with money, unfortunately. I'm trying my best, but bro, when I see something flashy, it's my soul, Paul. It's my soul, brother.
You're doing way better. You're doing way better. You're doing way better.
I am. I know I'm doing.
And my boy has stocks of my.
Yeah. Hey, man, I'm in the game, bro. I'm in the game now. I'm trying to become a part of the 1%ers one day. Who knows, man?
I'm with you.
Maybe
Hey,
10%.
we gotta at least 10%. I take
There you
50 to
go.
be honest. I
take the 50%.
I take the top 50, man.
At least
You know what I'm
70,
saying? I
come
just
on,
want to
man.
get in the game. That's all I'm trying to do. But nah, man. I mean, at the end of the day, bro, it's like we got to figure out ways to get that buying power. I know, like people are doing a lot of different things, creative financing their homes, and people are getting into stocks and getting into crypto and getting into this and getting into that. It's like a lot of different opportunities to be able to build that wealth up, build yourself financially. I know a lot of it comes from the literacy and then the numbers. Like when those all kind of work out for you, then you good to go. So I'm trying to just get better every day, Paul. That's it, man. I'm trying to get better every day. Like there's a lot of things in life that you just gotta keep practicing that until you get it, and then one day you look up, and you at the other side of the hill. So that's where we're trying to get to, man. But man, we've been on here for a little bit, Paul. I made a promise to you, bro. I think we making good on that promise. So you like whatever,
Good,
J.
good.
Jones. This is right on your bedtime.
Right.
Yeah, right on your bedtime. You know what I'm saying? You know what
I'm
I'm saying?
good.
So, but man, it's been a blessing, Paul. Always great to have you on, brother. You know what I'm saying? J. Jones, always great to have you with great lighting. If you dig what I'm saying, we
Quality sound.
quality sound. Everything is pristine on J. Jones'
Yes.
end. Yeah, because he that was a struggle,
We're
but
not gonna talk about that.
we all right, we ain't gonna talk
It took
about
me
that.
we would have been on here 10 minutes early if I had lighting, guys. It's all on me. But I'm about to get this light, this desk, and this big old chair, some headphones, and we're gonna be all in. We're going all in, all money
In
in.
toes.
Be a light is taking donations, right? We taking donations. No, real talk, real talk. We
And
taking
we selling
support.
these.
We selling the t-shirts. So if you want to
Paul gonna have one next time we on here.
if you want to
Mhm,
illuminate
mhm.
like the Be a Light gang, we got the
Gang,
t-shirts
gang.
for you. We're gonna have more merch coming soon. Hey, at the end of the day, we're trying to be better for the people, right? So we can be able to inspire and help people find that inner light inside of them and illuminate. So, Paul, thank you so much for sharing this.
Hey, and we
With us.
do have special sizes. Paul got a medium. So
He got an extra medium,
Extra
medium for Paul. So,
Come
hey,
on, man.
hey, y'all,
he said, "Come on."
You gotta do me.
hey, gotta do you like that. I
Oh,
mean,
man.
y'all college homies. He got to do you like
Right,
that.
right.
But hey, man, we out.
Yo.